Hey there. What can I do for you? Really? That's so sweet. Shoot. See you around.
Life's all about breaks. You gotta know when to make them and when to take them. Gotcha.
Hey. All right? Just like that.
What's up? Okay, what about them? Okay. What do you want to know? I'd like to learn more advanced medicine. I've learned a lot from Sulek and Doc Mitchell, but I'm ready to learn even more. I also love to read. It's my dad's legacy to me. We always read together, and he had this list of books he wanted to find. Hopefully we can find some of them out there. Keep your eyes peeled for me? I'm not really sure. I was just kind of hoping to stumble across them. Junk vendors, old people, maybe the followers have a library? I don't know. I know that's not much help, but I'm sure we'll find something. Let's not make that top priority. The old Mormon fort and the New Vegas medical clinic will almost certainly have someone on staff who can give me some pointers and basic tips. I'm a really fast learner, so maybe visiting doctors around the Mojave would be our best bet. I can probably pick up some tricks pretty quickly. And of course, they're doctors. There will probably be some kind of bill involved, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. Great, I'll try to find a good place to read.
All right, then. Howdy. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Gotcha. Some days you feel like doing nothing, but that'll just leave you feeling empty.
All right then.
Pa always said you gotta keep the Lord in your heart and a smile in your mouth. Otherwise, it's just teeth.
Morning.
I always say a good day starts with a healthy smile. And maybe a side of bacon if you got it.
Howdy.
Some days you feel like doing nothing, but that'll just leave you feeling empty. Gotcha. 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 Gotcha.
Man, I gotta cut back on that buff out. Okay. Same. All right.
Some days you feel like doing nothing, but that'll just leave you feeling empty.
I like it here. Maybe it's because I grew up in a motel.
Sulik used to say that we all had two wolves battling inside us, a good wolf and an evil wolf. The one that wins is the one we feed.
Had it coming. Come out, you coward! Luck's about to change. I can feel it. Hey.
What's up? I'm thrilled to have Moira back, but I'd still like to find Chester. Well, yeah, I do actually. It's kind of embarrassing. I think the guy I was traveling with might have him. He was helping me carry my stuff. We parted ways at the Mojave Outpost. He was the big, strong, quiet type. Great for carrying stuff, but not a lot of fun. He didn't talk much. I have an idea where we might find him. He wouldn't say much about himself, but he did talk a little bit about where he was going. Well, yeah, I am. If you decide you're interested, I'll tell you everything I know about where he may be. He wouldn't say much. Mostly, when I asked him something, all he'd say was, "Not your business." But I did get a few details out of him. Apparently, he has a brother, or maybe it's a friend who's a ghoul, who came here to join some cult, the Bright Followers, or something, near Novac. He's going there to find the brother, or friend, to take him home again, I guess. That was all I could get out of him. He wasn't much of a talker. His name. Yeah, well, I just call him the big guy. He never told me his name in all the time we were together. Weird, isn't it? So I guess you'll need his description. He's very tall, and he wears a cowboy hat with a feather. Oh, and he's a ghoul. Thank you! I promised I would travel with you if we found beauty. So, should we talk about this? Iron out some details? Hey, I'm trying to be serious here. We should probably get some things cleared up before we hit the road. I want us to get along. Yes, I can't fight with anything other than a gun. I'm lousy at anything else. Okay, I can fight with my fists if I'm cornered. By a radroach. I'd love to learn more and would be willing to study, but for now I'm pretty useless. I just wanted to be really clear about that. So, don't expect me to fight with anything other than a gun, okay? I won't do it. Not with my skills the way they are now. Yeah, I read books and magazines about boxing to learn what I can, but they're hard to find. I've only ever found a couple. But if I can read enough of them, I figure eventually I'll get good enough to be able to use better weapons and kick some ass in a fight. Oh! You know what would be even better? If we found someone to train me. Are you any good with your fists? Oh. Well, maybe we'll find someone else who can. I have something for you. It's a radio. My dad got them for me. One for me and one for whoever I was traveling with. He was worried about me going out on my own and thought this might make me that much safer. They're broken now and can only receive messages, but since you have that computer with you, we'll be able to use them. You'll be able to talk to me because of it. I met someone else with one of those, and it worked great. I can't think of anything else. Let's go.
Got any jet?
Do you smell that? Ugh, it's awful.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got.
Hey. I don't blame you. I'm heading back now. What can I do for you? That's not so bad. I'll have you looking as good as new. I mean, what are the chances of me botching another routine procedure in the same day? Alright, I'll just get my scalpel here, and, did I leave that sitting outside? Well, you know what? Free tetanus shot.
Huh.
What do you need? Bye.
Some of the older fiends would make great research cases. I think they've managed to preserve their organs with all the chemicals they've ingested.
told you about the time that... Wait, do you hear that?
Morning.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. Sure thing. Let me have a look. Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed. 700 caps sounds about right. All right, then.
Hello.
I wonder what Sunny's up to.
Morning. What do you need?
Later.
Really?
What do you say?
Looks like Paul's had you busy on another one of his harebrained projects. Can't tell you how many of those I've been on. Which is it this time? Wonder, Adobe? Huh. I'm just wondering if this is going to work. Guess we'll see. Now about I take that tire iron and hammer, and you keep the sledge to bust up the big stuff, huh? You get all the fun. Anyway, we can use these nails and tack up those wood slats as backing for the plaster. Hey, you want to race? Last one there's a rotten... Wait, I don't think that turned out just right. You ready for this? Hope so, because it's going to be a lot of work. Sledgehammer, window. Just pretend that window's the fella that shot you in the head and beat the shit out of it. It ought to be good to let out that built-up tension you got. Can't blame you too much for that, though. Let's get to work.
You don't think there are any rad scorpions in here, do you?
Huh.
Say, you're pretty handy with that sledgehammer. Yeah, that Wonder Adobe actually worked. Unbelievable. Might have to find some other uses for it later on. Paul should be real happy with these walls now. This place is sealed up almost as good as new. No critters, no dust, real nice. That's a fine piece of work, my friend. Here's your tie iron back and a little something you might be able to put to use sometime. I put these together with some old junk I had laying around. I'm heading back over to the shop for now. Oh, one other thing. Give Paul this note about the wiring in this place for me, will ya? Hello, friend. I wanted to give you a little something for what you did to help the folks here in Good Springs. Damn fine job on those windows and walls. And Dean was able to get a look at the wiring too? Outstanding. I was really needing this assessment of the wiring so I can start designing the power system for it. I want it to be totally off the grid. But that'll take a while. Anyway, want to see what's next? Did you wonder what that old terminal was good for? Well, it turns out I found a program on an old holotape I bought. I was picking the program apart, and I believe it came from one of those old vaults around here. Seems it'll interface with your Pip-Boy and log what you're carrying in your inventory and sort it all out for you. It's called SIMS, or Computer Inventory Management System. Yes, and we probably won't have the power on for a while, but there's still other things we need to do for this system to function. Besides that Pip-Boy of yours and the terminal I'm fixing, we still need the storage containers it uses to stow your gear. I already have a few outside, you've probably seen them, but there's more we need to complete the system's requirements. Here, I got it all written down for you on this note. Will you see how many of these you can find?